Now, today we took our FZR 1000, met up with Luciano down at Choppers with his Ducati 999. We had a really nice ride through Harriman Park. Met up with a bunch of guys down at Perry's at the Ducati dealership, Rockwell Ducati. And we always call it the usual suspects. Got to see our NIKEN friend, who's got one of the few Nikens around. Got to see Joe's old Ducati, which he had some work done on, and he had it detailed out. It really looks great. And before I went on the ride, I had to do a quick little brake bleeding on a GS. I shared some tips. So it was a very good all-around day, and we had a lot of fun. So this is one of the days I got up super early. I got a lot of stuff to do this morning before I can go out on a ride. I was hoping to meet up with Luciano. We may be able to meet at Choppers today. Again, don't know. Karen's got some stuff for me to do out in the garden before I go. Of course, I had one little thing I wanted to do. The last time I rode the GS, it felt like I might have some air in the front brake line. The level was, and Joe Padula was here. He checked the front brake and he said, yeah, it's about the same as his. But before I head out, I do want to bleed the front brake on a GS, and that is a tricky job. There's 4 bleed stations, and they have to be done 1, 2, 3, 4. Luckily, I have the manual. It'll be a 10-minute job to do. I want to do that first, and then rearrange the motorcycles. I have to move things around here. I have to feed the fish, feed the barnyard animals, and God knows what else. But that's the way I like my life. No Groundhog Days. Now, I want to once again thank Vlad. The sprocket worked out perfect on the GS. The little bit more overdrive gearing on that, it's just very pleasant to ride. The only reason I would ever want to have the lower gearing that comes stock on a bike, if you were going to carry passengers and luggage, and I'm not. The only luggage going on a bike is me. So I can afford to have a little bit higher gearing, makes cruising on a highway a little bit nicer. Just probably adds a little longevity to the engine, which at 72,000, it's like me. I'd like to add as much as I can to the end. Then we have one part missing out of the whole thing. When we did the Jivvy bag, we got it installed. I haven't figured out how to put it on the RD and the GS yet, so basically when I ride those two bikes, I don't have a radar detector. I do have the choice on the FZR. The gas cap is the same as on the MT and on the 09. And on the R1, I'm saying. So what I'm going to do is, Vlad is going to get me another horseshoe and another clip, and they don't come with the bag. That's the problem. You got to buy that extra. I've got to get that ordered. Well, he's ordered it already. I've got to get that on the FZR before the next time I ride the FZR, or if I'm going to ride it today, I just have to switch the parts. So luckily Yamaha, they all seem to be the same for Yamaha, even the MT-09. That's a nice little touch, Yamaha. Okay guys, come on, we gotta eat. Farming is tough work. Look at this, they let me touch their nose. It looks like it should be a pretty nice day. If Karen wants to do any work on a farm today, and we're coming up into the gardening season. Now you might remember, Karen, we had planted 100 pots the first day, and we've planted another 75. So we've got 175 baby plants, and already some of them are starting to come up. We call these the noses. They're already starting to come up. So it's going to be an exciting summer here on the farm. I kid about it, but it really is a farm. So before we get the day on the road here, nothing starts the day off better than a cup of coffee. Now, I always keep the GS manual handy because this is a little tricky bleeding these brakes. They have to be done in sequence. And if you read the manual, it's very clear which one has to be done first, second, third, and fourth. And they have to be done in sequence. And if you don't, I guess you don't get all the air out. Tricky. Now I used to have different, what should I say, I had eliminated the little reservoir for the anti-dive, and I was doing other things, but then when I put the bike back to stock, it seemed better stock. So I just live with the fact that bleeding the brakes just takes a little more time than normal, but it's still only a 5 or 10 minute job. So the first little tip I can give you is protect anything with paint on it, just in case you drip. And if you do drip any, wipe it right off and put some Meguiar's wax over it, because this brake fluid can ruin paint. There was some air in there. Wow. Okay. Oh, we weren't kidding. A lot of times I do this and there's no air anywhere. No, we got some air. Now that's the first station they tell you to bleed, and actually the first pump on the first thing, I got air out of there, which I was not expecting. So maybe there's a little lesson to be learned there. So okay, I'm going to go through the sequence 1, 2, 3, 4 as per the manual, and then always at the end I break this here and just bleed the top, and usually that will result in the lever being a lot harder. Now I don't know until I do this if I'm going to make any progress, and of course once you get air in there, who knows, bike's been sitting over the winter basically. I don't know how air gets in there, but I don't need to know. I know this works, and it'll get me well, hopefully through the riding season. And every time I do this I want to make sure I keep that level, that I'm not pumping air back into the system. I got to keep adding brake fluid. Now believe it or not, there was bubbles coming out of that too. So I don't know if, but they made this really over the winter time this developed. That's why that lever was so spongy. So maybe the lesson here is that in the beginning of every season I should bleed this. I think it just gets so old, and in the winter air somehow gets in there. I don't know. And that one looked clean. The ones on the other side had the air. Yeah, this one's clean. Well, some air in there. Boy, this is amazing. 3 out of 4 had air. Had little bubbles. And I guess that's why on older motorcycles it's good to just do this once a year. Or anytime the lever gets a little spongy. Now with that all topped off, even Joe would be impressed. That lever is back to where it was, nice and solid. Now, I just heard from my friend Mike Rogers, who longtime friend from modeling and motorcycling too. He sold his GS 850 to Aaron, and Aaron, that is a really special bike. That was totally restored. Good luck with it. So what I need to do is pirate that ring off the R1. Just temporarily. Vlad has already ordered the parts for this bike, and we will have then all of the bikes except the RD and the GS that we can mount our JOB.I bag. And the JOB.I bag has been perfect. I can't be any happier with the way that worked out. That allows me to carry the booster battery, and by the way, I've been charging the booster battery every 2 months as the directions recommended, and hopefully I'm not going to need it. And boy, that is very, very nice that these things interchange, but I still want to have one for every motorcycle. Now I want to clean up the paint on this, lube the chain, a couple other little maintenance items, because sometime in the near future we're going to be swapping out mufflers just to do some testing. We know, for instance, that this one is really, really quiet, but it's heavy and it's big. And I have that one from Luciano to try. And so these are the kind of things that are fun to get sorted out before the riding season ever really starts. Now in fast forward here, I always like to clean up the bike. I haven't ridden this in a while, so there's always some dust and some mouse droppings on it or whatever. But I do like to ride a clean bike, just my personal taste. Lube the chain, always before having been ridden in a long time. Lubing the chain is a good idea. And the muffler oxidized over the winter, a little bit of polish on that. 5 minutes here and there and we'll be ready to go. And it's just something, my personal pride. I like to ride a clean motorcycle. Not everybody does, and some people could care less, but I really like having it. And when I pull a bike out of the garage and I see it out in the bright sun, the first thing I think of is, yeah, that was time well spent. That's a few minutes of my life well spent. And I always pre-flight the bike, always check the tire, air pressure, especially when a bike hasn't been ridden in a few weeks, a month, whatever. And especially in this time of year when the season is changing from really cold weather to cold in the morning and warm in the afternoon. It's good to check it every time you ride. Pre-flight is complete. Weather is unpredictable as always. We'll see how the day plays out. ride up to Choppers, always nice. I could see the sun looked like it was peeking out. Roads are still wet and slippery, a little dangerous. And it was a lot colder than it looks in this video. It was cold. Now, being the first one here at Choppers, it's like the opening scene of the movie Bomber Command. And you're reliving all those glory days. And the day really turned out to be a sunny day. I was very surprised. Now, actually, the sun just came out. It's looking like it might even be a nice day. It's warmed up. It's probably over 40 already. It feels good. It really never got a lot over 40, though. That's the problem. We affectionately call this the 100-year-old ride. If you add up your age and the age of the bike, it has to be over 100. Now, we got no shortage of people that meet this qualification. And I get a chance to think back when this bike we had, Luciano and I just got it. Oh my God. Been a long ride together, old girl. And this bike has so many memories. It's had 2 separate paint jobs, 2 separate evil twins. It's been a track bike, a street bike. So much fun. And here he comes around the bowl. Oh my God. Here he comes, the world famous. Is he gonna make it? Is he gonna make it around the embanked bowl? He knows that the age of that bike and the age of his body better add up to 100 plus. He's fashionably late as always. Oh my God. You ever notice I beat Luciano more than he beats me? So it's looking good, baby. You said it was nice and warm on the ride up here? It was 30 degrees when I left my house. It didn't get that much warmer either. Yeah, it's cold. I was cold. But I'm a lot tougher than you. I'm younger. You have more money and the girls find you more attractive.
I forgot to put my underwear.
I put 4 pair of underwear on a day like today. Then I wish I had 5.
Tomorrow I'm gonna wear something heavier.
Do you know they make a BMW with a heated seat?
Really?
Yeah, Jose was telling me they make he's gonna get one.
Too bad I don't
Maybe I'll get one.
Too bad I don't like a BMW.
Oh, you're prejudiced. You're Italian. What can I do? You like pepperoni. He really does want that heated seat. Don't let him kid you.
A
whole new rim?
Use.
Well, but I mean, you had to replace the rim from the accident. Yeah.
Oh, the tail, this.
What the hell happened to back?
This. I don't know, probably.
You're missing a piece? Why is that sticking out? That's not the way it's supposed to be.
Because this used to be bi-postal.
Oh, and you got the monopostal.
When I got the body parts, it came with the soul seat.
I got you. Yeah, I forgot. You were working.
So,
you should paint that black. It's ugly like that.
Yeah, I wasn't trying to cut this off.
Oh, man.
In case I want to put the other seat back.
Yeah, how much does that seat cost if you buy it from China?
99 bucks.
99? You should buy it. This is ugly. This looks like you like.
This?
Yeah, I don't like that at all. Look, this is Beauty. Look at this. Beauty the Beast. Beauty. This is supposed to cover that all up.
I can put the FSR.
Yeah, I got an extra one. I'll give you, in fact, it's already painted red. We'll put that Ferrari. I bet it would fit on there too. No, that really, come on, that doesn't look right. That's something wrong.
What, this?
No, the whole pipe is sticking out and everything. This looks like, this is not bad, but the pipe. Yeah, if you cut that, you can't put the other seat on. Yeah, don't go making a cafe racer out of it.
Maybe if I paint it red.
Does that get hot?
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, the paint, that'll probably.
This is just a shield.
Yeah, paint it red. And then if you don't like it, cover it up with, you could.
You know, I gotta just leave it alone.
No, I gotta look at that all day now. Look, this is what I gotta look at. I'm taking pictures of this guy. It's a good looking bike. Don't kid yourself. Oh my God, these bikes. You gotta have an old rusty bike today.
Yeah.
But you don't qualify because your age and the age of this bike don't equal 100, so I can't ride with you today. So I really do have to congratulate Luciano on getting his bike back after his horrific accident of a few years ago, getting his body back to being a rider, and getting his bike back to where it almost looks like it never was in an accident. Oh, they're all coming in here now. Oh my God, it's like the old days. Oh, Bomber Command.
What's up?
Where are we bombing today, sir?
We're bombing Perry's. We're bombing.
You ever see that movie Bomber Command? The guys at the old British airfield remembering World War II and a bomb. That's what, I don't know. I seen it when I was a kid.
Good.
Hey, this thing looks good. You washed it?
Actually, I did a couple
I'm
years ago.
impressed. You took a bath
once a
too?
Year I wash, once a year it gets
What?
washed.
This
That's
is the
it.
annual year?
So I can't.
You leave it outside. You can see wash your mother.
I can't. I don't want.
Hey, you want to hear something funny? They took the puppy in to be manicured and have his hair trimmed.
Yeah.
Then they got the bill. I said, well, holy mackerel, we could have bought another dog.
Hey, that stuff's expensive. You should-
Whoa.
you should know.
Oh, I thought my wife's beauty parlor was expensive. That dog place it's like a Ducati dog
I
place.
pay $5 to wash my dog. $5.
You pay to wash him? Bring him to my house. I'll wash him for $4.
There's a pet store by me. A pet store by me where they got a brush or something.
I got a what? A drive-through. That's where I'm going.
No, $5.
Pokey, that puppy is so much fun. I tell you.
Aren't they great?
Oh my God, is he a blast. It's true. Our puppy is worth every penny. We love him. It's unbelievable. He is really a load of laughs. Anyway, we got to see Pokey hang out a little bit. He's taking nice care of his new Moto Guzzi. Oh, it's almost like the old days in Bomber Command here. We just need someplace to bomb. And we don't have any bombs left. And we really are too old for this, but we are still enjoying it every minute.
Yeah,
This-
I got it up. It's up.
You
the
can
highest,
adjust it back
yeah,
and forth with that adjustment.
Down.
Wow, this is a
It's at the
high-tech bike.
highest, what you-
Rubber
I-
mounted?
This windshield stinks.
Wow. Yeah, what is that? It's nothing.
It stinks. It's the worst stock windshield I've ever been behind. You know that?
It's a very high-tech bike, boy. I thought the whole idea of Moto Guzzi was they keep it simple.
Well, they do keep
They
it.
don't.
But now they-
No, is that just the people that buy them are simple?
Don't say that, he gets offended.
Yeah, but I could still beat him up, so. I only worry when the guy is bigger than me and he could beat me up.
How slow I am.
We'll see you up there. We're going to take the MotoGP route.
All right.
So we headed up through the park, up to Perry's. Sky looked like it was... Of course, we had the usual Valentine radar save halfway through the park. And some big dark clouds forming as we got to Perry's. He gets here about 5 minutes after us. Now, what does that tell you?
It's slow.
Hey, Charlie.
Hey, Wendy.
Charlie, we met Pokey. He left 15 minutes. He left 15 minutes before us, and we got here before him. How did that work?
I yelled out the window, hey!
Oh, that was you? We threw a stone at you.
I wasn't on a bike.
Oh, you're in a car?
I'm picking up my bike.
Oh, okay. How's it doing, okay?
I didn't ask it yet, but it's released from the hospital.
Released from hospital, huh? Here at MotoGP, you never know who's going to put in the winning lap time, but it wasn't Pokey today. There's the MotoGP winner right there. right there. 30 years old and still a great running bike. Well, it was like the cold weather kept some of the people away anyway. Boy, you can't get any service here. They make you wait out on the curb. Of course, you ride a motorcycle instead of a car. Oh my God. There's a nice set of wheels. Look at the wheels on that Scrambler. Nice. I like those wheels. Very nice. Oh, watch, he's going to try to steal the FZR now. Look at this. I don't trust these guys. They got evil on their mind. Come on, tell me what's new in the world of trolley. You got your bike tuned up now?
It's upstairs.
What'd they have to do to it?
I left it there just for an oil change because I can't mess around with that and the fairings in the way and everything. But my hands, the wrist isn't good. You're recording all of this?
What do you think?
I don't think.
So we're going to make a movie called Bomber Command. You could be the Bomber Commander. Advertise, I'll get you on 3,000 views tomorrow.
You have enough parking for 3,000.
And listen, we all want to come to your meetup if it doesn't rain. You gotta say prayers that it doesn't rain. Turbo Steve goes in the rain because he never washes his bike. My bike is clean. I don't ride in the rain.
Non-real bikes and breakfast.
Oh, look at that. He's going to your meetup right there.
Non-real bikes and breakfast. Next Sunday,
Tell
April
him.
25th, 8 to 11 a.m.
Tell Pokey, he's a big draw.
I told you, just email me. I'll get you 6,000 free views.
I don't have your email, Wendy.
WindyU@AOL. How the hell can you not have my email?
He pops up all the time.
Just call the state police. They have it on speed dial.
Well, it's next Sunday.
Yeah, I want to go.
As long as you guys...
But I'm not going if it rains because my bikes are clean. See, I'm not Turbo Steve. I don't like getting my bike dirty. I'll walk.
I need the business, so hopefully
Oh,
it'll work out.
send me the information. I'm telling you, these people don't even know it.
MEETUP@AOL. I know now.
Where are you relative to the Saberjet in the park? Where the Saberjet is, that's where I know.
Okay, so you're going to go up to the main street.
White 5?
If you're going past the plane and the plane is on your left-hand side,
Okay.
you're going to go up to the light, make a left, and I'm right off the corner.
But you can almost see the lake from where you are.
I'm gonna
Okay.
go upstairs.
Oh, I would have gone, but it was terrible that day.
I know.
No, we
didn't blame anybody for
we expect hospitality
You'll get it.
and respect.
You'll get it.
Dancing girls and dancing bears.
Dancing bear.
Hey, you know what I heard?
How about dancing bear girl?
You know
How
you.
about girls in corsets and tight tees?
That's
Is
great.
there enough room?
That's great.
What era are you from? Corsets?
I'll be wearing a corset.
It's in first gear. And the stand is down. I want you to witness that.
I have to get pictures of it. This is the only time I've ever seen it clean in my life. I was going to buy this and restore it till I saw how really dirty it was. Where's Charlie? This almost became part of my collection.
I was gonna buy it, but it looked too far.
Woo! No, I thought even I couldn't do it. I was thinking how many gallons of simple green you need. Hey, they did a nice job cleaning it up. Yeah, congratulations, Charlie. The bike really it never looked better. And who doesn't want to have a NIKEN? Oh my God.
You know what they feel? They feel brand.
The NIKEN is a pretty cool looking bike in real life. Now here's a man who maintains his equipment in immaculate condition. Even his posterior is clean. Wow. GQ model? Wow.
It's dirty now.
Jerry really does maintain that Triumph. Very, very nice. Ah, the day's playing out very well here. NIKEN, Schmeikens, Some of everything. And boy, it's unusual. We haven't seen that bike clean in a long time. Oh, it looks like it's clouding up. I think we're going to get wet again. Time to wash the bikes on the ride home.
It's not a big power.
But it's running for you. Had a chain put on it last year?
No, oh yeah. No, this runs
And it's
good.
clean now. That was the big thing.
This got Edwin detailed it for me. Did a nice job.
You should give him an extra $20 bill. Buy him a puppy. Smokey Jerry's going to do a wheelie in the parking lot. Here we go, right into the side of the boat. Yeah, Edwin, congratulations for Wendy. That bike looked very nice. Yeah, that's the bike you should have in your collection.
If you knock it over, you gotta.
None of these modern bikes.
To buy it, all right?
How about an even trade?
I tell you, this looks
Throw in a NIKEN. Groceries here. There, look at this.
I wouldn't take
How much your bananas this week, Charlie?
So anything more.
Luciano's selling pepperoni and Charlie ain't buying.
Now that's a nice looking bike. It's got its own styling.
It is. That's a cool looking bike. Nah, that Ducati motor looks like a shoebox. That's not a
buddy.
Wow, that Ducati really is a nice looking bike.
6,000?
6? I got that much on my MT-09. Wow. And you have all the saddle, but you should be going around the world by now. It's running good?
How long is it going to stay like that?
It's got the same engine the MT-09 has.
That's a Sidani to keep the mass.
Now, Luciano, if you got a flat in the front, could you still drive the bike? Could you lean it to the side, pick that wheel up? If you got one flat in the front, if that tire, you could do that and ride home on one wheel. Like,
That's a worthy looking bike.
well, it was a great day, but we got to get back to the ranch. The grandson is coming. Hit that coffee button, baby. Yeah, we had a couple of drops of rain, nothing terrible. It really never warmed up, though. Poor Luciano, I don't think he dressed warm enough today. He was freezing. We really did have a good ride, except it really never warmed up today, surprisingly enough. And on the way back, we hit a few raindrops, but nothing that ruined the ride, that's for sure. But you just never have a bad time on this bike. Every time I'm out there, it's always fun to ride. It's always unreliable. That's what makes it fun. Yeah, we made it home again. And anyway, this is the bottom line. I have to be home. Miles is coming over today, and we're probably going to be watching a puppy. I don't know, but I'm glad I'm back early because it is getting cloudier and cloudier as the day goes by. So thank you to the healthcare workers. I have both my shots, so does everybody in my family. I hope we're all going to be good to go very soon for the summer. I see most of my friends have their shots, and thank you guys so much. Hope you did enjoy the video, and thanks so much for watching. So we do try to post something every day, and we always enjoy our little meetups and harassing each other. And I got to congratulate Charlie. That bike last year looked like it was in pretty rough shape, and he's taken some upgrades on it, gotten a chain, gotten a tune-up, whatever he did. And it looks pretty good right now. I'm impressed. Charlie, you have my congratulations. Anyway, it's always good to ride with Luciano, even if he doesn't dress right for the day. He was really cold today. I can tell. And I don't fall for that trick anymore. I don't know why. I guess I've fallen for it enough in my old age. Anyway, I hope you did enjoy the video. And I enjoy doing these rides and sharing them with everybody and editing them down, trying to make them fun to watch. And thanks so much for watching.